So we are selling a Fleetwood Flair motorhome, and I wanted to give you a video of it to help you decide if this is what you're looking for. Here's the outdoor kitchen. You have the refrigerator. You do have a microwave, and you have some storage, a sink with this actual own pump, and there's the pump container and more storage down below. You also have your first compartment of storage that goes all the way to the other side. Your outdoor TV, which can be hooked up from inside, and you can play video games and or if you want to hook up to YouTube, etc. You can do that right with your laptop. This is where your propane is. Some more storage here. And on this side, you also have the same compartment, more storage, and this one is, duplicated. That goes all the way through. There's your inverter, which I'll show you on the inside. That actually is what will run your refrigerator when you are traveling. It's not run on propane. And coming in here, I'll take you back to the master, which is a king with plenty of storage. You have a huge closet right here with tons of room. And then you have all 6 drawers down below. You also have storage here and down here, as well as above. I'll come over here and I'll open a couple of those up so you can see how much room you actually have in there. It's tons of space. Same with here. These actually have the rods to hang if you wish. You have a radio that controls inside and outside. You have the sliding doors here. And then over here, you have your TV and the storage right here. And that is technically for the bunk beds, which are here. Now, on my pictures, you will see that there is sliding barn doors. I took them down because they slammed up against right here during travel. And they slammed so hard, I thought they were going to shatter the frosted glass. They're very heavy. I have them. So if you buy the unit, you will get them. But these seem to be so much better for the kids with the rods and just having these curtains. I did it very basically. You can go ahead and make anything you want. It's pretty simple to do it. But this just seemed to be safer. It just made me extremely nervous. But again, I have them if you like the look. I love the look of them, but they just weren't practical. And they either have to shut on this side or they have to shut on that side in order for a kid to get in. And if you have it open here, then you can't view the TV. So it just wasn't making sense. Like I said, looks fantastic, but it just wasn't what worked for our family. But you can have them either way, and you guys can decide. I get 4 drawers here. They kind of stick because they are so new still that it's hard to open, which is fantastic because they don't fly open during travel. But they're pretty significant in size. Over here is your entrance to your bathroom. It's a pretty nice size shower. It's over there. Then you have obviously your medicine cabinet, which also is pretty significant. All these are staying with it. I secured them to the wall with screws or nails, and they just kind of add to the luxury of the motorhome. Same with over here. I left the towels just to give the idea of what they look like, but these are all secured here. I put the face cloths there. So it's really kind of nice. And then you have more storage up here for more towels. And down below, same thing. I'm leaving these, and then it goes all the way back, so it gives you a little bit more storage. There actually is a lot of storage in here, considering that it's a motorhome. Then over here is your panel that you can do a touchscreen panel to run everything if you want to, or you can kind of do a half and half. Like you can run the generator here. You also can run the generator at the dashboard. This is one of the control panels for your heat and your AC. This one controls the main one. You actually, I'll take you back over here. You have another one that is controlled in the bedroom itself. So if you want more coolness or hotness in the bedroom, you can go ahead and do that and not have the main one on. Over here is the kitchen, and you have your propane stove. None of these were really used because we're always out using the grill or out to dinner. So the stove was only used a couple of times. The microwave's used very little, heating up coffee kind of a thing. Here is your inside of where you'd put all of your plates and cups, bowls, etc. And down here you have a ton of room for all your utensils, under storage. I left a couple of things in here that just to show you how much space you really have. The sink doubles as a counter. It's pretty spacious, both sides. And over here you have a full size, even though it doesn't look like a full size, it is considered residential because it is deep. So it goes further back than the traditional one. And the same with the freezer. Then over here you have your pantry for all your food. I put lights on here just so you can kind of see because they are deep inside. So that makes it a little bit easier. Over here you have your dinette. This does fold down into a awkward size bed, but it is a bed. Perfect for kids if you need that extra one. Another TV, so now that is 4 TVs total. Over here is your couch. That also folds into an odd size bed. And all it does is just slide out this way. I only have one hand right now, so I'm not going to be able to show you, but you just kind of lift up here and you just pull and it all folds flat. Over here is your big queen bunk. And I want to see if I can actually bring that down, but I think I need to have it plugged in. And right now we are not plugged in for any. So I'll show you that in a second. So this is obviously the driving part. Plenty of room. We have an animal. I guess that window, which I never brought dogs on here, but I guess that's for them to look out on. A lot of space right here as well. You have your pull out. You can work if you need to travel at the same time with a laptop. And over here, you have your generator. Like I said, this is where you can just easily start your generator, or you could do it on the screen itself. Let's see. You have, I'm sure, the basic stuff for everybody that normally does. Turn it on. So this is also your auto leveling jack. It's very simple. All you have to do is just hit auto level and it will all go down. Same with when you're done, it's just retract and it pulls everything up. You don't have to do anything. Everything is secure and set for you. You also have your front shades that come down. When you're driving, it goes halfway, and then when you are obviously sleeping, it will come all the way down. When it's on, there's a safety mechanism that it won't allow that to happen, so you don't block yourself from driving. Let's see if I can. Of course, the slide is already out, so you can see how much room there is when it's open. When it shuts, comes to about right here, so you can still open the door to about right there to get in. You can access both the back bedrooms and this bedroom if you do want your kids to go ahead and lay down and sleep, which sometimes is scary when you're first doing that because they're not buckled up, but that's what you can do. Just trying to turn on the battery as well. So this is pretty much, you just hit this button right here for the slide. It's one huge slide. I'm not going to bring it all the way in because I want to actually continue to show you things, but I just want to show you how easy it is to go in and out. You also can do that on this panel. this panel is booting up because I just turned on the power. I didn't realize that we had cut it off. So let me go ahead and shut this off and I can show you that top bunk. Let's see. So that's also here. I have attached it to the key so you'll never lose it. All you need to do is just flick it on and then push this little button and then you'll see it coming down. There is a ladder that goes with this as well as a ladder that goes with the other two. This is very spacious. 2 people can easily sleep on this. I have actually added another mattress to this, so this double mattress on this. They're inside. None of the mattresses have actually been slept on. They've all had this waterproof fabric on them, so the mattresses themselves are brand new. These ones over here, I've taken those little white things off so I can see how clean they are because they've never been used. I left that one up just because there are 2 mattresses together and it just kind of holds them. Same with this one. This always had the mattress cover over it. Then it had this mattress on top of it, then another cover. So none of these have actually been exposed to other people. They've all had some sort of protection on that. Just so anyone that doesn't really like that kind of stuff, you can feel assured that those were very well kept. You have your netting around, which helped a lot because when you do have kids up here, even adults, the pillows could fall down below. So all of this really helped tremendously for that. That just happens to be disconnected right now, just because we were up there changing things around. So, but you can reconnect that or you can take them off. This one has its own little privacy curtain and it just kind of hooks up right there and it goes. And like I said before, I'll show you when we go back over there, but those are the blinds that can pull down. These are just the pull, the old-fashioned pull ones. That one is the automatic one and I'll show you as soon as I pull this back up. Up here you have even more storage. Then you have storage here. This again is staying. Let me just show you how easy it is. You just push this little button back up and then it goes back up to here. And then of course you have all that storage that's underneath it. And you can see where that little bit of netting is not connected, but once it's connected, you don't see it. Okay, and then I'll come back over here and show you that here is where your visor is. You just push this button down, and because we're not going, or the motorhome is not on, it will go all the way down. And then if you were driving, I'll show you. Just pushing it up. If you were driving, it would stop halfway, so it would work like a normal visor in a vehicle, and it would stop right about here. And then you have a separate radio system here. This also has a backup camera and side cameras, meaning, let's see if I can even show you if you are here and you were to put on your blinker. I don't know if it's going to do it fast enough. So now it shows you both sides of where you're turning. Plus, if you were to back up, it will also show you your backup camera. So it gives you all 3 angles of that, which is awesome. Another feature that we're adding is we have a GPS system that was made for tractor trailers and large campers. That's included. That's probably worth about $400 just to make sure that you are never where you shouldn't be for bridges that are too low. So this is pretty much it. The backside, I'm getting late on how much I can videotape. The backside is the same. It just has the hookup for everything, and I can send a different video if anyone's interested in seeing how it's hooked up, where all the water goes from, etc., etc. But this is the rig. Looks to me like it's brand new. I took really good care of it and made sure that anything that needed to be fixed was always fixed every year. It's been stored inside. In the winter, it has not seen snow, so it has been well taken care of. Thank you.